Okay, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing tonight? How are you doing today? Compliments of the season once again to you. Hope you're doing so well and you're preparing for the Christmas celebrations as well as the new year, transition into a brand new year 2022. How are you preparing? What are you doing to ensure that you're able to access 2022 and do so well in 2022? I would always look for that opportunity to remind every single one of us, as much as I can interact with people, that it's just another day, it's just another year. The challenges won't disappear because it's a turn of a calendar into a new year. The problems won't disappear. The realities of life won't disappear. It's just waking up into a brand new day and all that. So it's about the realities you need to face and confront and the problems that you need to address right now, as it were, and the new things you need to look up to, the new hope, the new ambition, the new vision and dreams. And time essentially gives us the opportunity to gauge and measure and compartmentalize our journeys through life. So per year, there's something you want to do to move you forward to ensure that you're advancing and to see to it that you don't remain the same way as you were a previous season, so a previous year. And that's what the years essentially, that's the purpose it serves for us as humans. And I want to say to everyone that is here, I trust and I believe that you would, by the grace of God, access 2022 and be there alive and well and whole. So I say Happy New Year in advance. And very quickly, I want to share with us um, the vibes. I call it the critical vibes for 2022. And when I'm talking about the vibes, I'm talking about the energy, the emotional energy that you dispense, the emotional energy that you release as an individual. The power of the emotions that you discharge and you release is very critical to the kind of energy you attract. Let me break that down. To us as humans, we're essentially spirits, right? We possess a soul. A soul is also made up of our mind, our mind, our will, and our emotions. Then we are contained in the body, the physical part. And so, as a spirit, we're essentially made up of a form of energy, extremely powerful, conscious energy. And what your spirit feels, it signals to your soul, and your soul would express it through your body, and people can feel the energy. So, 2022 is going to be a year that will be critical, especially if you are a Nigerian and you live in Nigeria. 2022 will be critical for you, especially from the realms of energies and vibrations and the attraction that you pull into your life. We have some things that have been said would occur, and we are already going through some phases in our economic and financial lives that are not too comfortable. The cost of goods and services are escalating, and economy and all that is not looking very attractive as it were. We seem to be overwhelmed by a lot of things happening at about the same time. We have very serious threats in terms of our security, in terms of our food security and production, in terms of physical security and all that threats everywhere. And there's also a threat to our energy, which has to do with the supply of gas, supply of petrol, and there are suggestions that the price of petrol may go up by perhaps 100%, bringing the liter of petrol to about 300 and something naira. And these are things that could happen in 2022. And once the price of fuel goes up, the price of transportation will go up, and to affect everything as it were. But I want to go into the details of those things. I just want to reiterate the fact that next year may be perhaps that year when you have to up your game. You cannot enter into 2022 with the same energy, with the same tendencies, and the same vigor with which you've been able to cruise through this year. You have to be very deliberate about being successful. And like I shared in many classes before now, in my life classes, that you have to be deliberate about making money. You have to set making money as a goal. You have to set it as a goal because finances will be challenged strongly. Finances will be challenged in an environment where 18% is the rate at which you have inflation and all that stuff. Taxes are going up, so many things and all that. You need to make as set as a goal your ability and your will to make money. So how do you intend to do this? So those are some things I have to consider. However, what I want to share with you in this video is your capacity and ability to attract into your life the perhaps simple ways in which you can actually still make more money, which is collaboration. I've always said to people, if you want to go far, if you want to achieve a lot of success, you must learn to collaborate. You must learn to work with people. You must learn to agree with people based on common interests so that I can move forward together. There is no one that has what it takes right now to succeed and make it all by himself or by herself. You have to work with people. You have to pull resources together. You have to pull ideas together. You have to pull energies together. You have to be deliberate together, because it's in togetherness that the impact is most felt, and that is critical. So if you have not been collaborating till now, you need to begin to address your passion and love for loneliness and for singleness and for isolation and your advanced disposition towards collaboration and working with people. Your trust equity must climb. You must learn to trust people. You must learn to agree people. You must learn to trust, basically, before you can move forward. It's not something that you can negotiate. It's something that you have to work with. Times have changed and you have to move with the time. But very quickly, I want to state 8 things, no, 10 things actually that you need to do to attract the right kind of people that you can collaborate with, that you can work with, and they will help you. And these are the vibes, the energies that you need to release next year, and the things you need to do. Some emotional activities, some emotional decisions, some emotional reactions that you need to carry out that will help you with the collaborations that you need in order to do well next year. I want to presume that you already have in mind your intention, your ambition, and the plans for next year. And of course, you will be needing support, you'll be needing guidance, you will be needing energies and collaboration. So these are the things that you'll need to do for next year. But before I go ahead to share this, I want to drop this on you. It's been on my spirit for a couple of days, and I just think perhaps I should just share it here. Next year, 2022, is not a year to just be hardworking. Is the year of hard work. Let me explain that. It's not a year to just be hardworking. It is the year of hard work. What does it mean? You can be very hardworking on easy tasks, very easy and simple tasks. You can sweat so much doing for long hours tasks that are easy. Next year is going to be different. Next year is you working hard on tasks that are hard. That's the difference. You can be working very hard on tasks and roles and responsibilities that are relatively easy. A lot of people can easily learn it, can copy it, and start doing it, perhaps better than you, right? But next year is going to be a year when you have to work hard on hard stuff, meaning that your excellence, your ability to do that thing is uncommon and unusual and hard to find. So you must create for yourself a space and a place where you work so hard on something that is so hard that perhaps only you or a few of you can do it, and that is where the funds will gravitate towards. That's how it will work next year. You must master something that is so hard that very few people can do it, or you must do what you're doing at such an excellent stature and rate that very few people can match your excellence at it. So if you really want to be outstanding next year, you need to work hard on hard work. Work hard on the hard stuff. I just say I should drop that on you. So what's the hard stuff you want to crack and work hard on to attract the crowd that will bring your funds next year? Just thought to drop that on you. It's been on my spirit for a couple of days. So let's go into the vibes that I talked about, the critical vibes for 2022. Number 1, be prepared for change and be willing to change. Be prepared for change and be willing to change. I promise you, a lot of things will change. A lot of things will change, and you would have to change. A lot of things will change as it's got to do with your career, as it has to do with your business, as it has to do with your finances, as it has to do with your friendships, as it has to do with your relationship, as it has to do with the country. It's a year when the campaign for elections will begin against 2023. So many things will begin to change around you. friends, associates may begin to change, or you may need to change them as well. And the quality of your relationships with people, and perhaps you should even retain that relationship, is something you must question and be very deliberate and objective about. Do you need this person in your life? It's not a time to be to carry weights and carry people that are not ready to carry you or carry themselves. It's a year where everybody would have to try as much as possible to add value one to another. You can't afford to carry people that are not willing to lift anything next year. So to support, to be with anybody must be on the basis of collaboration, cooperation, and symbiotic relationships, not parasitic relationships. So this you have to review. And also, whatever thing comes your way in your career space, in your business environment, you must be psychologically prepared and ready to face it. So get yourself ready for changes and be ready to change as well. So nothing happen, no shaking when the changes come. You must get yourself ready for change and be ready to change as well. The changes will occur. So change is something that is going to be consistent next year. A lot of things will change next year, and you will have to change as this change is changing everything, right? So number one, your emotions must be prepared and ready for change. The era of things as usual and consistency of things over a period of time is over. So a lot of changes will happen. So brace up yourself for change. If not, you find yourself frustrated, reacting rather than acting, and you may not just be able to handle things well. So prepare yourself, prepare your mind for changes. Number two, everything 2022 will require a new mental disposition, meaning you have to let go of 2021 and previous years, particularly in terms of the pain, the disappointment, the hurt, and failures. The pain, the disappointment, the hurt, and failures of 2021 must go. Don't carry unforgiveness, animosity, hurt, disappointment, and pain into next year. You need to detox your soul of all these negative energies. You need to renew your mind. You need to refresh your soul. You need God to restore your soul. Try as much as possible. If you need to pray, pray. If you need to do whatever, do it. Just to ensure that the hurt and the pain and the anger and the toxic stuff that you carry in your heart and your spirit towards people, you let it go. Let the pain go. Let the hurt go. Let the disappointment go. Let the failure, let it go. Renew your mind. Set yourself in a new state of expectations where all that has hurt you in time past, you let go. Don't let it bother you. I don't know how you're going to do this. If you need to tell the people that hurt you that, look, this is what you did, obtain apologies. If they don't worry about it. Just let it go. You can't keep allowing people to find free spaces in your heart and your mind, and they are occupying these places to torment you, to upset you, to offend you, to distract you, to cause you a lot of pain. So you don't need that as well, right? So number two, let go of the past pains, disappointment, hurt, and failure. It repositions your mind to embrace new things that are productive, that are progressive, and will bless you. So that's number two. You have to do that. Number three, don't put yourself down. Remain in charge. Don't think like a victim. Now, some of the changes that will occur next year may make you feel a little bit less than yourself. You may be hurt, you may be pained, and some things may just happen to you. When things happen to you, it doesn't really mean there has been a diminishing of your person. Perhaps it's just a processing of your person. That's the way you should look at it. When you go through some kind of failures and you go through some kind of situations and all that, it can make you want to begin to look down yourself and say, I'm not qualified, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not competent enough, and all that. Don't think of yourself in that light. Begin to look at yourself like, okay, I went through a phase of learning and I've learned the lessons and I'm still good, I'm still competent, I'm still able, I can still deliver. So that you can progress in the dimension and direction of value adding to yourself. You don't give up on yourself and look down on yourself and criticize yourself and judge yourself and have a victim mentality, believing and holding onto that untruth that it is the government, it is your boss, it is these people that you have in and around your life that will determine what you do, what you do not do, what you react to, how you act, and all that. Don't let that happen to you. Have your self esteem intact, not pride. Self esteem intact. Still have your vision, still have your plans, still have your goals, and have your place and your positioning. Don't be pushed back and forth by all kinds of ideas and people just saying stuff and everything. Stand where you should stand and stay focused doing what you should do. Number 4, be an encourager. You see, if you want people to gravitate towards you, that can collaborate with you and work with you, the words that you speak and your disposition to life and things must be that which encourages people. You must learn to encourage people regardless of any or every situation. Let the words that will proceed from your mouth encourage people. Let it not make the situation look hopeless or helpless or without unredeemable. No, be encouraging in your statements, in your remarks to other people about situations and all that. They will draw to you. If that is the edge you're going to apply next year on getting people to be on your side rather than being against you, it is encouragement. Keep encouraging everybody. Keep encouraging yourself. Keep encouraging the world regardless of what happens. Just be encouraging next year and that will work for you. Be an encourager. Number 5. I thought I had shared that earlier. Don't just be hardworking, right? Do the hard work. I shared it. I said it was strong in my spirit, and I think is the highlight of this teaching. Next year, don't just be hardworking. Do the hard stuff. Do the hard stuff. Whilst others are chilling and they're resting and they're relaxing and saying, "I can't keep myself." Go forth and break it. Do it. Achieve it. Do the hard stuff and be outstanding. Right? I said that earlier. Don't just be hardworking. Do the hard work. Number 6. Critical. Refuse to be offended. Refuse to be offended. And next year, based on pressure, many will become self-centered, become selfish, they'll become abusive, and they'll become users and become very toxic. And these are some people that are close to you, that are friends with you, that are perhaps your siblings, even parents and all that, your colleagues, people that you trust and really, really believe in and all that. They will act in very funny ways. Don't be offended. Why? Because it's not really about you. They're only reacting to their frustration and their fears and their pain and their pressure. So don't take it personal. Don't do that. Don't take it personal, right? Refuse to be offended. Number 7, rise above discrimination. Oh yes, next year is not the year to begin to discriminate on the basis of gender, on the basis of religion, on the basis of ethnicity, on the basis of status and all that. No, you do not know where your answer, your suggestion, your advice or your breakthrough will come from. Be open to receiving from everybody and from anybody. The fact that you're mingling and mixing with people does not mean they have the power to change who you are or violate your belief system or offend your values and anything. No, it's about you being sure and confident in who you are. That makes it easy for you to interact with other people without the fear of being corrupted or being colored by whatever it is that you feel you do not accept or tolerate based on who they are. So I want to challenge you that you should, in 2022, rise above discrimination. Open up to people. Let people be able to open up to you. Collaborate with people. Work with people. Talk with people. Listen to people, regardless of their status, regardless of their gender, regardless of their religion, their ethnicity, nationality, or race. Be open to interaction and to relating with people. I said this earlier, and that's number 8. Be deliberate on collaboration. Keep looking for people to collaborate with. Keep looking for people to partner with. Keep looking for people you can work with. Collaborate. Make it an agenda and begin to think now. We have a little over a week, maybe like 1.5 weeks into the new year. Begin to think of people you want to work with, you want to collaborate with, you want to do stuff with. Begin to think like that. Who appears to be in the same field or have the same ambition or goals as I do? How can we work together? Begin to ask questions, begin to look at angles and areas and points of collaboration. You need to be deliberate on collaboration in 2022. Number 9, help others make progress. When you see somebody making an effort, struggling on something, struggling with something, wanting to achieve or attain something, show up if you can and be there to help the person succeed. And I tell you, this same person you have actually helped to succeed, or other people, will show up and help you succeed as well. Next year is not the year of hiding opportunities or hiding possibilities and privileges and leverages from other people. No, it is the year of helping people succeed as well, because those that you help succeed will help you succeed. So it's not a year of vile contest and vile competition and social rivalry. No, it is a year where you should and must make that effort deliberately to help other people succeed and make progress in whatever they do. Number 10, which is the final one on this, be spiritual. Be spiritual. Trust God and pray always. You see, no matter what effort you make, no matter how much attempt you make on something, if God does not grace it, you're suffering. You need God on your side. You need God to help you. So you have to be deliberate about being spiritual. You need to pray. You need to commit everything into the hands of God. And you need to trust Him that He will bring the best to you and the best through you. So you must be deliberate about your spirituality as well. You need to have that confidence and that trust and belief that God will be on your side. He will help you and grant you good success in whatsoever it is you've chosen to do and the things you've laid your hands upon to fulfill in 2022. So these are the 10 things that I think you should begin to consider that will offer you the kind of vibes that you need, the energy you need to stabilize and be active and be impactful in 2022. So don't ignore it. Just listen to everything all over again. Number 1, be prepared for change and be willing to change. Number 2, let go of the past. Pain, disappointment, hurt, failure, let go of the past. Number 3, don't put yourself down regardless of what it is that's happened to you. Don't develop that victim mentality. Stay tough, stay strong, and stay in your place. Number 4, be an encourager. Encourage people in different situations. Number 5, don't just be hardworking. Work on the hard stuff. Do the hard work. Number 6, refuse to be offended. People will mess up. People will mess you up. It's about their pressure. It's not about you. So don't take it personal. Number 7, rise above discrimination. Religion, ethnicity, gender, race, rise above ethnicity. Number 8, be deliberate on collaboration. Work with people. Go out of your way to find people to work with and do stuff together. Number 9, help others succeed. Help them make progress through next year, and you will find help as well. And number 10, which is the last one, be spiritual. Call and invite divinity into all that you do, and you will see the hand of God help you through. I hope these points will assist, will help you, and make it possible for you to carry on with your dream and your vision and your aspirations for 2022. Thank you for your attention. Muyiwa Afolabi is my name, and it's been a pleasure to share this with you. Once again, I wish you the best during this end of year season and celebrations, and I wish you the best of luck as you cross into 2022. Thank you for your time and your attention. Happy New Year. God bless you.